What's up guys, Baydex here. Welcome to the Trick Room, where the first are last and the last are first. Now, if you've been with me for a little while, the Trick Room looks a little bit different. In fact, it looks very different. I finally got out of the dining room of my last home where I was filming all my previous videos. I had a green screen behind me because I didn't want you guys looking into the kitchen while I'm trying to open cards. Now I finally have my own dedicated studio where I have a desk, a camera setup, light setup, and I'm actually able to display a lot of my collection. Now, it's no secret that Pokemon has been a very, very big thing coming to about the middle of 2020 all the way up until now, and it's honestly only grown since then. Ever since the big boom happened, ever since Logan P opened up that base set booster box and got his word and his message out to millions of people, Pokemon has never been the same. Now, I've been here for most of that journey, coming in here about 4 months ago, starting sometime in August, and it's been weird. It's been weird, and through this time you begin to see a lot more people just like me, you know, starting up brand new YouTube channels, buying booster packs off the shelf, not really knowing what we're getting into, and starting these videos and kicking them out in masses. So needless to say, there's a lot of me going around, and when I say that, I just mean brand new YouTubers starting up channels, opening up Pokemon boxes and booster packs and whatnot. So it begs the question, and it is a question that I ponder at night as I'm staring at the ceiling, laying on my wife's futon, and that is, why did I start a YouTube channel based around Pokemon cards and pack opening and box breaks and all that? And it's very simple. It's super simple. I mean, there's so many people out there that are just like me, about 25, 26 years old. You collected Pokemon as a kid, you played the games growing up, all that. You know, you had the plushy pillow, you had the bed sheets with Pikachu on it. Like, it was such a profound thing in your life as a child, just as it was mine. And now that you're an adult, you have a career, full-time job. Basically what I'm saying is you have a income that supports your liking for Pokemon. Now that is exactly where I sit. You know, just like you guys, you're probably watching. Turns out most of my audience are like 25 to 35 years old. None of them are really below that age, which I find very, very interesting. Because starting, I thought I was going to be appealing to kids. Turns out, no, it's people just like me, but I digress. You know, growing up, I had a Game Boy. I played Pokemon. I had the one with Blastoise, the blue one. And I remember my dad coming home and giving it to me for my birthday. I remember cramming a deck of Pokemon cards about this big into my pocket right before school so I could show my friends at school the Pokemon cards. I played the games all the way up through my entire adult life, putting hundreds and hundreds of hours into competitive, online competitive battling, and Pokemon Showdown, the 3DS XL, even going back further than that with the Game Boy Advance and SP, where you can link up and battle with your friends. Like, it's been such a huge part of my life, and I've been such a fan for so long. And now that like I mentioned, now that I'm in a position to where I can afford to purchase these cards in masses, I'm reaching back into that time capsule, that nostalgia that I have as an adult now, you know, filling whatever void I had as a kid where I didn't have enough Pokemon cards, or I didn't get this specific Pokemon card. You know, now I can kind of catch back up, and I feel like so many people just like me, you can relate to that. So when I started, it was on a whim. It really, really was. I had just got done finishing Pokemon Shield, and I had a blast. I mean, it was such a fun game, really short, and we can go on about that, but that's not the point. I had just finished Pokemon Shield, and my wife sends me to Walmart to go buy some vegetables or an avocado or something like that. And I'm at the checkout line. It's pretty late, so the only checkout line that was open was the one where the cards are displayed in the front. This is Walmart. This is where they usually keep all their cards. So I'm standing in that aisle and I'm just looking to my left. I have the avocados and vegetables in my hand, and you know, there's just, I mean, the shelves were completely full. Not like today. Back then, I say back then, but really that was like 5 months ago. Back then, the shelves were completely full. I mean, people weren't really pulling Pokemon off the shelves like they are now. And I'm just sitting there looking at it, I'm like, dang, you know, I'm familiar with all these Pokemon. I'm such a fan. I love Pokemon. I was like, I should just buy some and like open them up on YouTube. Prior to that, I hadn't really watched any videos of that aside from Lionheart, which I would see some of his videos scrolling through like the Facebook thumbnail, whatever. So I was like, this probably is something that isn't really happening right now. Let me buy these Pokemon card packs and I'm gonna record myself opening them. Now, if you go back in time and you look at my previous videos where I just started and I'm at my dining room table, you can see into my kitchen and I'm opening up all these random booster packs, and I'm like, I was so happy. It was late, I was tired and groggy, and that's how it started. I sat down, I shut up, and I turned the camera on and just started opening up booster packs. And if you kind of look just through the timeline, my videos have gotten, I mean, a lot better, not to brag on myself. But that's why I started. It was on a whim. It was me being a fan throughout my entire life, always liking Pokemon. And then that one moment just standing in line saying, I should open up these packs and start a YouTube channel. Now it's been super awesome. I mean, I did start a YouTube channel when I was 18, 19, doing something very, very different. Needless to say, I kind of grew out of what my YouTube channel was at that time, and I didn't really pick it up since. You know, so now I'm back in YouTube making videos, doing something I actually really enjoy doing. It's a part of a hobby, and it's a hobby that now is intertwined and intertangled with, you know, the Pokemon community, getting content out there on YouTube. So I find that very fun, very fascinating. So now when I actually started to upload videos and getting videos out there, I started to do a little research. I was like, let me look up and see who else is doing it. I type in, you know, Pokemon booster pack opening, and oh my gosh, so many people are doing it. And I was like a little overwhelmed, because in my mind at that time when I had started, I was like, maybe I cornered the market. Maybe I am ahead of my time. Maybe I have this idea that no one has really thought of. That was my thoughts going into it, and to have it almost instantaneously crumble right before me as I'm scrolling through all these thumbnails of just hundreds of people who are doing the exact same thing. And I was like, well, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? You know, I'm literally just another drop in the bucket. And that's how I felt, and that's kind of how I feel now. And one thing I also feel or think about myself starting this channel is it may come off as me just capitalizing on this big Pokemon wave coming through. And I mean, it's bigger than any of us could have imagined, honestly, where you're having celebrities involved with Pokemon. You know, I mentioned Logan P and Katy Perry was one. Post Malone is one. Steve Aoki bought some cards and made it very public about how much he spent and what cards he bought. So, you know, this is it's getting big, and I predict it might get bigger. We'll see how long that lasts. I mean, a lot of people are suspicious of it being a bubble. I have different thoughts, but that's probably for another video. But that's kind of, I mean, everything I just said, everything I just stated are reasons why I started this YouTube channel. I got in, didn't really know what I was getting into up until I had already started. And once I already started, I said, well, there's really no going back. So, like I had mentioned, I'm really enjoying this. I've made some pretty, I don't want to say close friends, but I've made some friends along the way. Some people I really look up to, some people who've been encouraging me. And it's been super fun, you know, learning how to film, learning how to edit videos, you know, enjoying Pokemon in this way, and also hopefully creating a legacy for my kids. So yeah, that's why I started YouTube. Hey, so if you're still here, you are probably a subscriber or a family member or a friend of mine who's just doing me a favor and giving me some view duration, which thank you so much. But if you're here, I do want to make a point to kind of tell you the direction and where this channel is going into the future. I put a lot of thought into it. I had a whole lot of time to think about it, really. We're still going to be doing the Pokemon booster pack opening, box breaks, all that. I do want to start doing maybe kind of like some speculation videos, prospecting videos, where I'm having more of a conversation about Pokemon and the direction that it's heading in. Now, there is one thing I do want to mention, and that is we're going to be introducing another set of cards. Now, during that break, I had really gotten into Garbage Pail Kids. That's right. You might not be old enough, because it's before my time. I wasn't even born. My brother really kind of solidified getting me back into Garbage Pail. I initialized my collection in 2014. I bought a couple booster packs just because, just kind of dipping my toe in the water, seeing if I like it. I was still on the fence, so I didn't really collect up until now. So yeah, here's some Garbage Pail Kids. Just picked this up today at Target. 35th anniversary. This is kind of just the base one. Now, I've opened dozens and dozens of packs. I have so much Garbage Pail Kids, it's like flowing out of my ears. We might do a video going over that, but this is something that I do want to introduce, which I hope you guys end up enjoying, because these cards they're really cool, really collectible, and in my humble opinion, I feel like these are being overlooked and will grow from here on out, depending on how Topps manages this brand going forward. So that's something I will be doing on the channel. I'll probably be doing it in the form of YouTube short videos, kind of to get you guys warmed up. If you like it, awesome. Stop by, swing by, start your own collection, hit up Target, they sell them there. Go to your nearest LCS, LGS, buy them there, because they are very available. It's not like Pokemon or sports cards. These are really available and very niche too. Not too many people collect this and or are fans of it in general. So that's something I will introduce into the channel, and we'll work up to larger breaks and maybe even videos to where I'm talking about it. Now, you're here because of Pokemon. I don't want to give you something you don't like and kind of have you off put and you're like, I don't really like the Garbage Pail stuff, but give it a try. That's really all I gotta say. I think it's really cool. I think you guys would enjoy watching the videos that I'm making and also collecting yourself. So yeah, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. You've honestly been awesome. You guys, the viewers, the likes, the subscriptions, the loyalty, like I had mentioned, it's undeserved, and I couldn't be any more thankful and grateful for you. So that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys continue watching, continue visiting. I hope to see you guys again soon, and until next time, take it easy.